Friday here at Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is our usual weekly Friday live stream where we do love and romance, get a little sneak peek at what's coming up in the week ahead in your relationship life. This is going to be for anyone, no matter whether you are single, coupled, in separation, whatever your relationship situation may be. So, of course, take those as they resonate to your personal situation. These will mostly correspond with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and risings of each sign. We're going to go from Aries all the way through Pisces, doing each of the 12 signs. So if you have your Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising sign in one of those signs, you're more likely to resonate with it. However, if you do not, you definitely want to check your personal natal chart. Like for example, I am a Capricorn Sun and Moon, so I always do watch Capricorn, but when it comes to a love reading, my Venus sign is in Pisces, so many times I will pay attention to the Pisces reading when I'm looking for more information about that love center, because Venus is all about love and how we socialize. So that's just a little bit of guidance for those of you who may be new to the channel, new to watching readings on YouTube in general. The reason that many readers focus on the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising is because the Sun and Moon are the most personal in a lot of ways. The Sun is your ego consciousness, it's your day-to-day decision-making process and who your identity really focuses on and how it expresses itself in the world. The Moon sign is our subconscious, so that is what our deeper needs are. For many astrologers, the Moon sign is a major, major player in a chart, in a reading, because that is the deep motivation. It's like, what do you really want? What do you want to get? What's driving you from inside? It's also those subconscious emotions and the nurturing center. Venus, of course, isn't obvious. Venus is the way we socialize. It is our love life. It is the way we express ourselves when we are socializing with other people. And it is our love style. Absolutely. I think Venus has also got a little bit of that touch of the way we spend our money as well. It is the way that we approach our financial life and how we deal with material things and objects. The other reason that people always bring up the rising sign as an important part of the chart to focus in on is that is the sign that's on the eastern horizon when you are born. And so that's why having your time of birth when you do a personal natal chart for yourself is very important, because that eastern horizon point will change over the hours of the day. So like if you get a reading with me or any astrologer, you got to get your most accurate time of birth. That's going to help them so much in giving you a much more accurate reading. So the rising sign to me, or also called the ascendant, is the sign coming up on the eastern horizon when you were born, and it has so much to do with the way that you package yourself. It's what people first notice about you, and in my opinion, it is the way and the place through which every other part of your chart expresses itself. Put yourself out into the world, right? So I love all those parts of the chart. Those are the things to pay attention to with any reading that you watch. I hope you guys are doing great out there. I hope you've been staying safe and warm. It's very, very cold here tonight in Atlanta. Absolutely. It is chilly. So we're trying to stay warm. I got my dragon teacup here. Be a dragon, yes. So if you need to go get yourself a cup of hot tea, you go ahead and do it. We're going to just go ahead and get started. By talking a little bit about the current astrological positions. Absolutely, we do have a chart, and if I can find a pencil or something over here to point so that I can help guide you through this guy. Let's go ahead and get this guy up. All right, so here it is. This is for right now at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you will definitely notice quite an abundance of Aquarius planets. Venus is actually just about to move into Aquarius, so we'll definitely be focusing a little bit on the change there. Venus has been transiting through Capricorn for this past month, and so that definitely makes people more cautious in love, more dedicated, more loyal, really focusing on the long-term benefits and what's going to come through there. So when Venus goes into Aquarius, that's happening on February 1st. So we're starting out the month of February with that. Venus will be in that futuristic mode. Love will be very idealistic, and friendship becomes very important during Venus in Aquarius. So over this next month, that's most of the month of February till it shifts into Pisces, you definitely are going to feel the energy of Venus in Aquarius. It's very altruistic, idealistic, humanitarian. It's radical. It's a kind of energy where people really want to connect with others on a big scale. And they're very focused, especially when it comes to love. It's like, if I can't be your friend as well as your lover, they're not much interested in it. Venus in Aquarius can also be kind of cool, kind of detached. It pulls back a little bit as well as connects. So it's really that feeling of like, I want to be able to connect with you, but I also want to, have time to myself and time to, do the things that are important to me as well. So it's a nice balance. It's a nice energy. I don't mind it. Not at all. So, that's what we're going to be looking at as Venus shifts over into Aquarius next week. But we do have a lot of Aquarian energy. So to me, this can be more cool. It can be more emotionally detached. And that's so much what we've been feeling. Absolutely. We still, of course, right now have Venus in conjunction to Pluto. So this does make our relationships very intense. They've been going through a deep process of investigation, clearing away old secrets, clearing away old patterns and habits, really digging deep into what matters to us when it comes to love and what makes a relationship long lasting. That's another thing that comes in with that Capricorn energy, right? So Mars conjunct Uranus, this is also still with us this week. I would say it brings that expect the unexpected kind of energy. I've started working on my February monthly readings for all the signs. The reading for Cancer last night was incredible. I was like, it really embodied this energy so strongly, and all of this Aquarius energy. And I think that that's what a lot of folks will be feeling, experiencing, and going through, is absolutely this feeling of the towers coming down, unexpected energy happening. Sometimes it's going to feel great. It's going to feel really liberating. But at other times it may feel very chaotic and very unsettling. So I would say, guys, this is a tough time. It's just no sugarcoating that. It is a tough time because it requires a lot of patience and flexibility on our part. We really just have to kind of go with the flow. We really, really do. We're also coming up on Mercury going retrograde. Yeah, I think that's happening tomorrow, actually. Let's see. I'm going to flip over here to my calendar. Yes, Mercury is going retrograde tomorrow on Saturday. It starts at 10:52 a.m. Eastern Time. So, wow, we'll be waking up to that tomorrow. That will be in retrograde until January 21st. Not January, February 21st. So just hang in with that. Remember that most of February is a retrograde month, Mercury retrograde. And during Mercury retrogrades, it's really not a good idea to make big decisions. It's not a good idea to make big purchases. Try to put off and avoid doing things that you want to last, because once the Mercury retrograde ends, your mind will change. Something around it will change, and it may turn out to be completely other than what you thought it was going to be or what it was going to be, and it just won't have that durability. The classic Mercury retrograde is like, you buy something, you think it's going to be great, then you find out there's something really faulty with it, and and maybe they have a return policy, maybe they don't, but it was better to just avoid making that purchase, right? There's a lot of things that return, right? A lot of things that return during a Mercury retrograde. So the other thing, of course, when it comes to relationships, love, friendships, yeah, Mercury retrogrades are classic for a lot of folks getting, old lovers, old friends, old people coming back into their lives. Now, I would say that most of the time, not always, but most of the time, when somebody comes back into your life during a Mercury retrograde, they're not there to stay. They're usually just there for review, which is a big Mercury retrograde word. They are there to say, hi, how you doing? What's going on? and then they seem to just disappear right back after that Mercury retrograde ends. It's sort of like they just came in for a minute, because the mind goes backwards during a Mercury retrograde. It does. It goes backward motion. And so we start thinking about the old days. We think about people from our past. We think about stuff that we've experienced before. And many times that creates that urge for people to reach out and just say, oh, hey, what you doing? But usually they don't stick around afterwards. Usually that goes its own way. So just keep that in mind. And also, I would say one positive thing about retrogrades is usually arguments or difficulties or things that come up during a Mercury retrograde, they don't last either. They don't last either. So if I always say, and I certainly don't always, succeed in this, but I always do tell people that during a Mercury retrograde, the best thing to do is avoid arguments, conflicts, deep conversations about really important, heavy things, because it's not gonna stick. It's not gonna stick. And most of the time it's just a waste of energy, and you'll come out of this argument and be like, what were we even fighting about? What was that? It's like, oh, the brain's kind of fuzzy. Not a good time for starting new projects during Mercury retrograde, but it is a great time to complete old projects, things that you have been saying, I keep meaning to do that, keep meaning to finish that, I just haven't done it. That's the best thing to do with Mercury retrogrades, is go back. Go backward, because it is returning, it is reworking, it is rescheduling, re-energizing. All the re-words apply when we're in a Mercury retrograde cycle. Also, if you were born in a Mercury retrograde, if your personal natal chart, if you were born in a Mercury retrograde, you will have an easier time than most people. Anytime I see a client that has a Mercury retrograde in their chart, I always tell them, you're the special one, because, during a Mercury retrograde, most people are going crazy. They can't remember stuff. They're losing things. And you're just sitting there going, feels pretty good to me, because you're so used to working with that energy all the time. All right, guys. So there's the astrology chat for the day. We are, coming off the energy of that full moon in Leo. Absolutely. We had that last night. If you have not checked out, we did do a live stream where we did readings for all 12 of the signs for the Leo full moon. And those energies last, for at least 30 days. So check out your Leo full moon live stream reading. That video is up, and it's got timestamps in the comments. So check that one out. I got all of my February readings done for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So those are all posted, and I will be working on getting the rest of those done by the first day of February. So all of that is happening, guys. Go check it out. There's so much happening in the planets. There's a whole lot of shaking going on. I said that in one of my videos. There's a whole lot of shaking going on. There really is. So good to see you all in the chat. Let's see who's here. Yu is here. Yes. Gwen is here. Free Spirit, Amber is here. Good to see you guys. Good to see you all out there. Always wonderful to have you join. Thank you so much for being here. And we're just going to start out. I'm going to get clear the energies a little bit. I'm going to attempt to hold 4 tuning forks in my hand. It's sort of like spinning plates. How many can I keep going at once? I have 4 here. There's the sun and the earth, and then I also have the fork for the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. I really feel like we need a big dose of this nice solar plexus energy right now, because we're just really going through some hard, heavy times, and we really need to boost our confidence, our self-esteem. Something that you can do, and I've been doing, is just go on YouTube and search for solar plexus sound therapy, and you can listen to that while you sleep. There's lots and lots of files to choose from. You can pick whichever one you like the most, whatever sounds good to you. So let's go ahead, and we're going to play these forks, and then we will definitely burn a little sage and sweetgrass and get things started. Hey there, Colin. Thanks for coming in, and I appreciate, as always, I appreciate that blessing. Thank you so much for the donation. Ooh, I know what that sounds like. The order I played that in, it reminds me of the old NBC tone. Do 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 do. Or Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We might be calling in the aliens without realizing it, y'all. I played in a different order. These are beautiful. I feel good. It's hard to hold all 4 of them though in one hand. That's so good. Ah, feels great, guys. And you can put that right up to your ears. So good. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and we're gonna burn a little bit of something here just to get the on all of the February reads this time around. I've just been burning the sage right on camera. Just send that through the airwaves, through the wires, right? Get us all a little bit of that cleansing. Hey, Harry's babe. Oh, you got injury? I'm so sorry to hear that. Definitely sending you some healing energies and vibes through the wires, babe. I did a reading with Hair Raisin this week. She was awesome. Really enjoyed my time with her. She was great. Just burn a little sage, guys. Send that out to you as well. We definitely need it these days. We definitely need it these days. All right, we're just gonna go from go in order. We're gonna go in order tonight. I'm sorry for my sniffles. I have the worst indoor allergies through the winter. I do so many good things for it. Do stinging nettle and all that good stuff. Yeah, very, very dry here because it is warm. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we've got coming through for tonight. All right, so I'm going to be doing our Chinese reading cards, the Fortune Cookie Oracle, and I will be doing our regular Radiant Rider-Waite along with the Modern Witch Tarot tonight. That's what we're going to be using. All right. So Aries, we are up first with you. Let's see what we have for our beautiful, fiery little rams out there. Sending some good energy to all my Aries folks. Let's see what Spirit has for you in your love and relationship life this week ahead, Aries. We're going to start with an oracle card to give you an overall theme. Please show us Aries, Spirit. Ooh, make a wish this week, Aries. I'm telling you, look at that. Now, Aries reading was really incredible for the month of February. I just posted those this morning, and I will tell you, they were very, very strong. They really were. So, Aries, I think there's a lot of new energy that's coming in. Y'all have been doing so much inner work, and I really feel that what's happening with you guys is that you know, you're not losing your firepower, but you're becoming much more patient, much more wise about how you use that firepower. So Aries, this is definitely a make-a-wish kind of week. I would put that out there, say what you want, say how you feel, and what you need when it comes to love. So let's get into your tarot for the week. Look at that. I'm saying a lot of things are completing. A lot of things are completing in a really big way. The first card you have out is the World. Look at that. Old doors closing, new doors opening. So Aries, this could be a real change around in your love life, in your relationship life. You may be leaving behind, you know, somebody that hasn't been good for you, leaving them in the past to move towards something new. Maybe a difficult cycle, if you're in an existing relationship, has been, you know, coming to an end, and so you feel like things are a whole lot better. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius this week, that is even stronger. Or a Capricorn, because that is a Saturn-ruled card. Ooh, yes. Okay, so the Hanged Man, I know, right? Here we go. It's been quite a process. It's been quite the process for you, Aries. It has definitely been a situation where you have had to wait, you've had to sacrifice, you've had to let go of things like you never have before to get to this place where you're like, I'm ready to just walk on through that door. I'm ready to leave some things behind. In the center, we have that energy too. Look at this. 4 of Cups clarified by the Chariot. That's the heart of this matter, is that you may have put yourself on hold for someone else, or they, you know, it's just nothing has been moving. You're like, when are they going to show up? They keep telling me they're going to call. They keep telling me they're going to, you know, ask me out. They keep saying we're going to get together. And it's like this carrot that keeps, like, you know, being dangled in front of you. But you're so done. Look at this. The Chariot's coming in here, and it's like, I'm over it. I'm getting on my chariot, getting on my motorbike, getting on whatever I need to get on, and I'm moving on down the road because I've got to fulfill my emotional self. I've got to feel better about who I am. This is Cancer energy too. So I really feel that you're going to do the right thing, whatever that is in your situation this week. This is the subconscious moving you forward. That's a beautiful energy there, Aries. So getting into this outcome. What? We have got the King of Pentacles clarified by the Tower, Aries. So, you know, the Towers have been strong in these readings for February. This is incredible. This is, to me, very strong Taurus energy. He's sitting on that throne with the bull, so it's grounded, balanced, stable. But there may be some old things that gotta be burned, that gotta be knocked down and destroyed so that you can really, really have that stability and that greater sense of grounding and peace. I love that. I love it. The Towers have been awesome. I just, for me, I don't have a negative feeling about Towers. I'm telling you, for any of my Cancers out there, that Cancer February reading, it was totally off the chain, and I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I can't even, Cancer. I can't even. There were 2 towers on top of each other. It was overwhelming. Thank you so much for that blessing there, Amber. It's going pretty good tonight. It is going pretty good. So wow, Aries, this is a week of a lot of movement forward. I think that if people aren't treating you right, or they're putting you on hold too much, you're going to move beyond it. You're really ready to go to the next level in a cycle of your love life, and you know, you want the stability, and you're not adverse to knocking some things down and cleaning the foundation out so that you can have that solid foundation. That's what that Tower says to me on top of a King of Pentacles. It's like, in order to have this nice solid foundation return, first I've got to get rid of, you know, you wouldn't build a new house on top of the remnants of the old one. It just, you wouldn't do it. And so that's really what that is. It's pretty awesome. All right, so let's get into a affirmation for you, Aries. Woo! Okay, we're going to get into some sexuality here, Aries. Oh my goodness, you are fiery. Existing relationships could find new passion and heightened attraction. Opportunities for marriage, good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to chaos. A child can also bring great joy. So wow, fiery kind of energy. I think you're really demanding better. That's what I think, Aries. You're demanding better, and it's not that you're not fiery. It's not that you're not passionate. You definitely are passionate and fiery, but you're also picky. you're also more picky than you've ever been. And I love it for you. I love it for you. This last couple of years with all that Capricorn stuff kicking your butt, you have learned so much. So I'm excited for you, Aries. Make a wish. This is your week. What do you wish for? What do you really want? What do you want to come true? That's your week. All right. Let's get into Taurus, folks. Let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. All right, my bully bulls out there. Love my Taurus, folks. Love my Taurus, folks. We just had that King of Pentacles showing up for Aries, so definitely makes me think about some Taurus action. Let's see what we've got for you in your theme of the week. Dear angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, let's see what we have for the love and romance life of Taurus coming up for this week ahead and beyond. Sometimes these are flexible. Let's see what you want them to know about for this week ahead. Thank you so much. Ooh, Taurus, you got the dragon card. That's extra good luck, extra firepower, extra abundance, good fortune, potential prosperity. Definitely put your energy and your fire out there. This is definitely not a week where you want to play it, you know, low vibing or any of that. You want to really shine your light. Put out your best face, shine up those scales. Get yourself all dressed up, Taurus, if you're going out. Absolutely, this is a time to really kind of put on a little bit of a show, and luck is on your side. Always luck is on your side if you get a dragon card coming out there for the week. So let's see what you've got in your tarot. Ooh, wow. Okay. Taurus, this is quite a week. My goodness. All right. So starting out with some justice coming through. There's some Libra energy. So this is about balance. This is about reciprocity. This is about fairness, wrongs being righted, and order being restored to you. Let's get some clarifiers on these three cards, please. You just wait and see what's coming up here. This is a week of balance, harmony, fairness returning, really insisting on the best. This is a power week for Taurus. Wow! Oh my word! You guys, Ace of Cups is sitting on top of this justice. So it's like you are, you're getting the good stuff here. You're getting the blessing from spirit. You're getting the green light from the divine. This to me is beautiful energy coming in when it comes to love, emotions. I feel like this is really like, you know, saying, Taurus, if you want things to be working out in your favor, if you're trying to bring things back into balance, you're going to be very successful this week. This blows me away. We have the Hierophant clarified by the sun in the center. The Hierophant is one of your strong power cards, Taurus, because that is, you know, a card that's ruled by your sign. Then we have the sun on top of it, and the sun is the most positive card of the tarot. It is ruled by Leo. We just had our Leo full moon, and it's very optimistic. It's a new beginning. It's coming back into your vitality and renewing your energy. So Taurus, to me, when it comes to relationships, I feel very strongly that this is a week where you're really not willing to play around with anyone that you feel is being unfair to you or isn't giving you a good return on your energy or investment into them. And you really are. I mean, it's like you're coming from a very positive place. You're not being mean. It's just like, this is what I want. I want dedication. I want commitment. I want stability. I want something that's going to last the test of time. And I want something that makes me freaking happy. That's it. You want something that makes you happy. And look at this. Oh my goodness, our third set of cards here is the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So look at what's in both of these cards. We got scales right here. We got scales right here. The scales of justice, the scales of justice and balance, equal give and take here, Taurus. And I do feel that this is a week where in your relationships, and maybe not just love relationships, could be your friendships too, you're really saying there's got to be equal give and take. And I've really got to understand that what I give comes back to me. And it's not a tit for tat kind of situation. That's not what it is. It's really more about you know, just feeling that there's that nice energetic flow, you know, and also knowing that you're not just giving till it bleeds and then you're left with nothing because they can never contribute something back to you. And if you find that that's the situation, you're really ready to leave. You're really ready to go somewhere new. You're getting to that point. And I think that there's definitely this door opening this week, Taurus, where you're going to say, you're really taking out those scales of balance and you're really, you know, contemplating, is this healthy? Is this working? Is this reciprocal energy in this relationship? If it is, then let's keep going. If it's not, then we either need to rework it, or I might be going and taking door number 2. That's it. That dragon card is for real. That dragon card is for real. It's like you want things to be good. You want them to be the best. You really do. You want to go to a very nice high vibration of complete spiritual bliss, emotional fulfillment, happiness, stability, all of that. And if they're not willing to play with that, you're not going to stick around for it. You're going to open up a new door. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get an affirmation on this for you, Taurus. Major life change. Wow. For some of y'all, that is the case. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. That's what I feel. It's like you got the sun, the strength that gives you the optimism to make some bold moves. And so when it comes to love, if you're dissatisfied in any way, I think you're just going to put your cards on the table and say, look, look at here. We want it. I want the whole tasty enchilada, or I don't want it at all. That is how you're feeling. That's it. It's gotta be a good one, not a store-bought Hot Pocket kind. Nobody wants that. Oh my goodness. That's interesting, Moonchild. Yeah, I'm not a morning person either. Not at all. I'm so nocturnal. All right, guys. That was great. That was a good reading for our Taurus. I liked that. That felt powerful. That felt like sitting in your power. Not being stubborn, but not too stubborn, right? You know, I mean, you want what you want. Taurus wants the high quality stuff. They don't play with that other crap. Taurus is a little bit like Capricorn. Like, they know what's quality. They're very earthy, very tactile. They know the inferior chocolate or the inferior wine or whatever it is. They're like, you know, yeah, they know. All right, Gemini, let's see what we've got. Just got our Gemini February reading posted up today, and it's a strong one. There's a lot of you know, deep personal development going on for my Geminis these days. There's some really good stuff happening. So let's see what we've got, Gemini, for this week ahead for love and relationship life. This will be whether you're single, coupled, in separation, no matter what your situation may be. Dear Spirit, divine beings of light, guardians, angels, ancestors, let's see what we have, please, for our Geminis for this week ahead and beyond. Keep in mind, Gemini, these readings can be flexible. I make them for this week ahead, but you know, sometimes they may not resonate right away. Sometimes it takes a little longer for these things to play out. Friendships. Yeah, friendships are very important. I actually talked about this at the beginning of the evening because we do have Venus moving into the sign of Aquarius on February 1st. And like I said, friendships are very important. And Gemini, I would say that friendships in general with you are very important. Air signs in general, friendship is a very important key factor in love and relationships. And you really want to feel like you can be a friend as well as a lover with your romantic partner. So this is important. It's like if you're considering somebody, you know, for a relationship, if you don't feel like you have a good friendship with them, it's like, what am I doing? So it's really an important part of it. It's not all of it, but it's definitely a fair chunk for our air sign folks out there. You've also got a lot of Aquarius energy right now that's giving you some good vibes and some good energization. Is that a word? Energization? That's what it feels like. You got some energization coming from your Aquarius. But it's true. It's very true, Gemini. You've got some great vibes going on right now. So let's get into our tarot. Let's see what we've got coming up for the week ahead, Gemini. Ooh, very nice. That's very nice. So we start out with our Six of Wands here, Gemini. Success, victory, recognized achievement. So something nice around your relationships. I do feel like there's a good potential for success coming up this week. And I'm just going to go ahead and clarify these three cards. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so to me, Gemini, this could be a week or a time ahead, you know, coming up, like I said. If it doesn't happen this week, just hang in there, see, because I feel like this is a success, a recognized victory, and it's something you've been working on for a very long time. This is the World card, so this is that completion of the major arcana. It really is that old door, you know, closing a new door, opening, really completing something in a cycle that has needed to be completed. It also does include the rulership of Saturn onto this, so to me, that's major accomplishment, achievement that came after patience and perseverance. It also has the signs of Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio included, so these may be important signs to you. And of course, I do believe, you know, Saturn is in Aquarius right now, Gemini, so this is having a big impact on you. And if you're saying, you know, Ariel, I don't think I'm actually having this, you know, big breakthrough, big success this week, but you may be working towards it if that's your case. Again, these can be fluid because they're general, but, you know, for some of you, it's going to be a big friggin' breakthrough. It's going to be like, yes, I finally did it. And people are patting you on the back and going, good job and all of that. You did it. You made it. You know, for some of you, that is very much what it's going to be. So right in the center, we have this Three of Pentacles, which is a building energy, and it's clarified by the Nine of Cups. So to me, this is all about building a solid foundation, building a spiritual refuge, building a place where you can really feel at home and really feel solid within yourself. And it is a collaborative effort. Three, of course, Gemini, is a powerful number for you because you are the third sign of the zodiac. And so to me, it is not something that you do by yourself. You may be working very strongly with your friends, with your connections. You've got that friendship energy coming into all your relationships this week. I shouldn't say month. Might be for the month, but this week especially. Nine of Cups is all about working towards those wishes, those wish fulfillments, gaining those goals, gaining those dreams. Yes, there's a little bit of impatience around it. See how she's crossing her fingers and tapping that foot? It's like, when is this coming? When is the completion? When am I getting my 10 of Cups, right? So you may be, it's like you're working at it, but it's just like, oh, you know, you may have had victories and successes in other areas, but Gemini, I get the feeling it's a little bit hard for you to enjoy them almost because there's this other part of yourself that's saying, yeah, but I want this too. Or maybe one part of your life is going pretty well and the other part not so much. That's kind of always the balance. It's like love and money, right? You know, is work going good? And it's like if work's going good, maybe love's not going good, and vice versa. So my feeling is take this as it resonates. For some of you, I feel like this is a feeling like if work's going really good, it's like maybe love is not as easy and vice versa. So you're really trying to bring up that success into the other area of your life as well. Going into this future of this week, my goodness, this outcome is the Fool card crossed by the Five of Swords. So Gemini, take the leap of faith. Five of Swords is definitely that stand up and fight or turn and walk away kind of thing, especially if there's somebody in your life that's been really rough on you or bullying you or kind of taking advantage of you to get ahead. You may want to just leap away from them, literally. That is what I feel about this, because I feel like you have a lot of power in your own right, and you do have good friendships. And this is a week where you may be very, very focused on who are your true friends, who are the people that you can really trust and lean on in good times and in tough times. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. Manifestations. Yes, that's it. Yes, look at that. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. That's what I feel. There is a lot of success in this reading, and I kind of feel, you know, with this, it's like you want this feeling to go into all the rest of your world and your work and your love life. It's like if you've had success in work, you want success in love, and vice versa. If you've had success in love, you want it in work too. So it's really about kind of bringing all areas up to a higher position and not going it alone. You definitely want to connect well with the people that you can really trust and lean on. That's very important this week. All right. We've definitely missed you, Moonchild. I'm so sorry you've not been feeling well. Oh. It's been a hard winter. No doubt. No doubt. It's been a little bit challenging. Yeah, that too. That too, Moonchild. Hey there, Bear. How are you doing, honey? Good to see you in the chat. If you haven't had a chance to watch your February monthly Cancer reading, oh my goodness, you wait. The knocking down the towers. Oh my God. That Cancer reading that I did last night, I was like, ah! I was like, how can I even express to them how intense and powerful this is? I'm glad to hear it, Bear. Good job. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get into your sign up next. We're getting into Cancer. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's coming up for Cancers in love, relationship, and romance this week ahead. Dear angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, please show us what you have for Cancer this week. Oh, look at that. Very nice. The love card coming out for a love reading. Very auspicious for you, Cancer. I also love the fact that this has got the koi fish in the symbology. So to me, this feels like, you know, lasting love. This feels like love that has longevity and can build over time. So very, very nice energy indeed. So let's get into your tarot. See what we have coming up. Keep in mind, Cancer, that, you know, even though these are for the week ahead, sometimes they can play out further in the future, or they may take a little more time to manifest because energy time is fluid and these are general. Ooh, very nice, very nice. So we started out on the Knight of Swords. This is a lot of energy, sometimes a little nervous energy. It is absolutely connected to the mind, to thoughts, to the intellect, to kind of rushing in with a lot of, you can see the wind, you know, blowing the trees back, blowing the horse's mane back. It's really, you know, like a rapid intellectual air energy. So you might be dealing with a lot of new information this week. To me, the Knight of Swords, it really is important and imperative to speak your truth, tell the truth, say what you want. It's to me that saying, it's like speak your truth even if your voice shakes. That's the Knight of Swords, very much. So let's see what we've got coming up on top of these. Let's clarify these 3 cards here. Yeah, it's good news too. This is a nice week. Look at this. Could be a lot of connections from friends, from family, from people that feel good. You might be getting some good news this week. You know, somebody just really calling up to share something positive. Or vice versa, you may be calling them to share something positive, but I do feel there's a lot of rapid communication. There might be a day or two even this week, Cancer, where your phone just won't stop ringing, the text message just won't stop coming, and you're like, oh my God, everybody wants to talk all of a sudden. What's going on with that? It could also be a week of perseverance, dedication, and working steadily one day at a time, crossed by that Page of Swords. Yet again, I do feel like there's these messages, and it might even be a bit distracting from your work this week, right? It's like, Cancer, you're like, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to get something done, and this nitwit keeps calling me, they keep texting me, why won't they leave me alone? You could also be dealing with some air people. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But I think that's kind of funny. Like, you're really focused, like, I gotta get stuff done. And then love, like, beep, beep. Here it comes. But look at this beautiful outcome card. Oh my goodness. We've got the 10 of Cups clarified by the star. So Cancer, what a nice week ahead for love and relationship for you guys. Ultimate fulfillment, bliss, happiness, 10 of Cups, everything kind of coming together, and the star going to the heights, going to the wishes and dreams and hopes. This is that Aquarius card. And we are by February 1st, we're going to be in 5 planets in Aquarius. So to me, this is a strong time of building the future. And, you know, Cancer, if this doesn't all just land in your lap this week, I think you're being put on notice that it can. And it's really like, this could be also the universe saying, Cancer, what is it you really want when it comes to love? What is it that really feels like this? You know, where you can have that beautiful soul-connected relationship while also being very much your authentic self. That's that star, right? Having that freedom to be who you really are. This is a great, oh, these are great. Look at this on the bottom. I'm just, King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. This is you, Cancer. That's one of your power cards. And it's like manifesting in a big, big way. In spite of all the towers and the crazy stuff you got going on for February, this is a nice pocket of energy coming through. Let's see what we have in your affirmations. Ooh, okay, that one just want to flip right over, and it says romance. This is definite love week. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those who are seeking a connection. Wow. For any of my Cancers that resonate with this, go have some fun this week, because the people are going to be calling you. It's gonna, the only challenge you're going to have is, should I just put off work? Should I just put this down? Go answer the freaking phone or not? That was a pretty kick-ass reading for old Cancer. My goodness, that is. Love is in the air for our Cancer folks. Right. Right. That's it. All right. Very nice. Very nice. I ain't complaining. That's a beautiful read for Cancer. So let's get into Leo. Ooh, Leo, you are awesome. And your full moon just happened yesterday. So I hope that you have had time to go check out your full moon reading. I did a live stream for that, so go check that video. I have timestamps on all the signs, so check out that pattern of energy, Leo. You've had some good stuff going on. Let's get into it. We've got a lot lighting up Leo's universal relationship house these days because we have got so much Aquarius energy. I really feel, especially this month ahead, this is going to be a very, very super powered month for Leo when it comes to relationships. So let's see what we have for your love life this week, Leo. Keep in mind these can be a little flexible. Sometimes they manifest later, sooner, etc., just because these are general. So please, Spirit, let's see what we have for our beautiful Leos out there for their love and relationship life. And what's coming up for them? What would you like them to know about that this week? Celebrations, Leo. I'm saying it is. It's a very strong, powerful time. A lot of up vibration. I feel like there's a similarity with the Three of Cups in this card. Not only is it a 3 in this particular deck, but it is about that celebratory energy, feeling like something good is coming into your life, hearing good news from other people, and having it really impact your life in a positive way this week. Very, very nice. Might also be time, you might know people that are having birthdays, or something, where you're invited to go out and, meet other people, and you may have a connection with someone there if you happen to be a single Leo. So let's see what we have in your tarot for the week. Wow. Oh my goodness. So Leo, check it out. I said that card, the celebration card, reminded me of the Three of Cups. What was the first one that came out? So definitely feels like a week of celebratory energy. This can really be like big connections coming back together with friends, getting to go out and socialize after having been inside for a long time. That can feel like that too. So let's get a clarifier on these 3 cards here. Wow. Wow, 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 Leo. Look at this. So 3 of Cups clarified by the Lovers. So I feel like this is beautiful. If you are single and you have a chance to go out for some kind of celebration or gathering, definitely go. Definitely go. You're definitely in a mode to party, to enjoy, to celebrate. And if this is somebody, if you're already coupled or you have somebody that you've just started dating in your life, it's definitely time for you to go out and enjoy and relax and just try to go into this happier, more high vibration energy. Such a nice combination. And it just keeps getting better. Look at what's in the center, Leo. We have the Chariot clarified by the 10 of Cups. Look at this. So to me, you are really coming through strong from this Leo full moon because we have the Chariot, which is Cancer ruled, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So I feel like you have learned so much, Leo, about your inner emotions. And I feel like you're really going forward. You're going forward in your emotional life. Things are not as difficult as they have been in the past. And look at what's manifesting here is this 10 of Cups, just bliss, fulfillment, love life being awesome, home life being awesome. Spirit really intervening and connecting with you to bring those things to fruition. This is a beautiful reading. Okay, so outcome, we've got the Temperance card with a Page of Pentacles. I feel here's some Sagittarius energy, so it's some nice balance. It's also resilience, and it's the combination of purity of intention with passion and desire. So I feel like you have both strongly coming together this week, and the Page of Pentacles makes you feel like, yes, I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm ready for a new journey. I'm going to put on my walking shoes. I've got something to invest. I got energy. I got time. And you've got more than enough heart, Leo. You do. So beautiful reading. Beautiful. This is a week of celebration, a week of, maybe reunions, coming together, getting to go out. If you're a single Leo, you may be meeting somebody, or somebody's really, really positive coming into your life, and it really gets you re-energized. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to do something new. I'm ready to go forward. So let's look at an affirmation for you. Yes, communication is key. That's why, look at that. We got our Lovers card. We've got the Three of Cups. Lovers is the Gemini card in the Major Arcana, so that is our third sign. I would say that the number 3 is a big deal for you this week. Number 3 is a big deal, and communication is very important. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. So it's a positive green light week for you, Leo. Very nice. Very nice. The love light is on. The love light is on. Celebration time. Come on. Hey there, Jacqueline. Oh, good to see you. Let's see what's going on for our next folks. Yeah. Oh, I love you guys. So good to see my Jacqueline in the chat, my Moonchild in the chat. It always feels so much better when they're here. It does. Aw. All right. Virgo, you are up next. Let's see what we have for you coming through for your love life. Let's see what love and relationship life are like for our Virgos this week. We are going to be doing these for single, couple, in separation, no matter what your situation. And keep in mind, Virgo, sometimes these can play out, over a longer period of time than a week, sometimes sooner, because energies are flexible. So, dear Spirit, dear angels, guardians, and ancestors, let's see what we have for Virgo. What would you like to share with them, please, for their love and relationship life this week ahead? Challenges, Virgo. So there may be some mountains to climb, some rivers to cross. You may feel like there are some things, that are a little bit roadblock in your way, but just keep your head on straight. Be patient this week as you go through it. Yeah. Be patient this week. I think that part of the challenge right now is, tomorrow Mercury is going retrograde. That is your ruling planet, and so you will be feeling that, Mercury will be retrograde in the sign of Aquarius until February 21st. So just keep that in mind, not just this week ahead, but also throughout the most of the month of February. We will be in that energy. So let's see what we have in your tarot. Let's see how best to get through some of these challenging situations. I think it's mostly going to be about communication. Yes, it is. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Wow. I didn't even expect that. All right. So we're starting out with the Hierophant. This is about stability, dedication, spiritual dedication, romantic dedication, whether or not we're going to be married, whether or not we're going to be living together, whether or not we're getting engaged, whether or not we are a official couple. That could be a challenge there, Virgo. So can't talk. See, this is your Mercury retrograde preview. When I start getting tongue-tied, it's showing you how it's going to be. Let's clarify these cards, please, Spirit. Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. Whew. Yeah, Hierophant crossed by the world. That's some serious business. Virgo, I think in your love life, the challenge is really about stability and commitment. It is. And I also think that there's a situation where you're ready to close one old chapter of your life here and open a new one, because the world is definitely something coming full circle, something that you've completed, a cycle that has gone all the way around, and you're like, I'm ready to go to the next level. And maybe it's like, I don't want to just live together anymore. I want to be married, or I don't want to just date and be casual. I want to be official. This is that kind of feeling to me. It's like, I want to go to the next level here of commitment and devotion. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo. Those are the signs that are coming up all around there. Right in the center, we have got the Judgment card. So to me, yet again, it's like there's some old issue that may be reemerging, some situation, theme, some kind of thing from the past that you have needed to work through, and it's coming back to life for review. That's very possible, especially with Mercury retrograde. To me, Judgment is also the higher vibration of the Death card, right? After the transformation, after the actual death and transition, we have the resurrection. And so, this is Pluto energy. Then we have it crossed by that Three of Pentacles. So to me, it is all about working towards something that is positive and mutually beneficial for everyone. That's very strong. Yeah, some real revival kind of energy. Interesting thing here that came out. This surprised me, because I don't read reversals, and I got a Page of Wands upside down. So whenever a reversal pops out, I'm like, all right, I'll take it. So the reversal of a Page of Wands, right? Because to me, Page of Wands is about new energy, being more fun, more upbeat, having more playtime, being very childlike. So I feel like with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's the opposite. It's like I'm sick of like fun and games. I'm sick of being, just fun time and silly and frivolous. And maybe you're with somebody that's kind of childish, kind of immature, kind of not giving you that more serious energy that I feel like you're really craving this week. And so you're just like, no, I'm done with that. Like, and they might be trying to get you to lighten up or joke around. And you're just like, quit it. I want this. I want something that's going to go the distance. Can you go the distance with me? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, I'm ready to cross the freaking mountains for you. Are you ready to do that for me? Oh boy, Virgo. Oh boy. Let's get an affirmation on this. This is a strong one. But romance is in the works, and that's what it's all about. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. And, I think sometimes being a little stubborn about what you want is definitely very sexy and very attractive. Wisdom was on the bottom here. Yeah. Page of Cups. Needing to have those emotional heart-to-hearts and conversations. Yeah, but Queen of Swords. Virgo, you're not playing. You aren't playing. And you might be very serious this week. It's important to try to maybe lighten up the mood just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, Venus and Virgo says prove it. That's it, That's a Virgo energy. It says prove it. It's the earth folks. The earth folks. Just like Capricorn and Taurus, they want to be able to take that to the bank. They're like, I'm not just gonna take your word for it. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. That's what Virgo says. They're like, you gotta show me what I'm worth. You gotta show me. That's right, Gwen. Hey, Shanta. Good to see you, sweetie. Aw, always love to see my Shanta in the house. One of our beautiful Cancer folks that we have. Part of our little dragon family, little crew. Yeah. Love it. Always great to see her here. We just finished up Virgo, getting ready for Libra. These have been great. I kind of knew. I knew these would be, because we're getting ready for Venus to go into Aquarius on the 1st, and we're having Mercury retrograde starting tomorrow. So these are, yeah, they're definitely going to be a little special. They're going to be a little special. All right, Libra, you are up next. Let's see what we've got for you in your love and relationship life. Libra, I do feel that you are being very, very powerfully and strongly activated by all this good Aquarius energy, which I really love to see. It's lighting up that fifth house of Leo for you in your universal chart, so it's really opening up that heart and your creative self-expression. So let's see what we have got for you coming up for this week ahead in love and relationship. Libra, this will be whether you're single, coupled, or in separation. Dear Spirit, dear angels, dear ancestors, let's see what we have for Libra, please, for their love life over this week ahead or beyond, because sometimes these can play out a little bit longer. Depends on your energy and personal timing. Yin and yang. Ah, love it, Libra. You are the sign of yin and yang, no doubt. This is about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is about the two sides of your personality, the two sides of a relationship or any situation that you may be in. So you may be really focused on having, not surprisingly, a very nice feeling of balance between you. Yes, it is such a Libra card. Oh my goodness. There's not a whole lot that I could say would be a more Libra card than this one. You know, you're looking for the yin to your yang. You're looking for the, you know, the perfect balance in your relationships this week. Very, very nice. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got coming up this week. Wow, that world card is getting a lot of traction this week. Lots. You got the world card here on the outcomes. So let's see what we've got first. We've got the Temperance, and you know, this is, to me, it's a card of balance. It's a Sagittarius card. It's a card of resilience. You know, a balance between, you know, she's wearing the gown that's white. This is the purity of intention, the red wings of passion and desire. So it's really, really beautiful. You know, 1 foot in the water of emotion, 1 foot on the solid earth of practicality. So to me, that is all what's coming up to you in your relationship life. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or someone with that kind of energy that wants to like really travel, wants to learn things, wants to go to the next level. So let's see what's on top of this one. Clarify these cards here. Wow, okay. Libra, oh my goodness, all your clarifiers are pentacles. They're all earthy. This is a definite week of balance and stability. So we've got this King of Pentacles coming up on top of Temperance. So you could also be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There's some definite earth energy coming up around that card. But I feel that when it comes to your love life, you want this really nice combination of purity of intention, passion, desire, and stability. Stability is very important, knowing that it'll go the test of time. This is really important to you this week. Right in the center, we have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So again, more earth energy. I feel, Libra, that this could be a sense of disconnection in your relationship or your love life. Five of Pentacles many times is that feeling of like there's this really great soul connection. There's really this wonderful, you know, feeling of a bond, but I just feel kind of disconnected from them. It also can be disconnected from spirit, right? And the lights are on inside, and it's really about, you know, going around the side of the building and getting in the door, right? And making sure that you don't have to stay out in that feeling of being in the cold. You don't deserve that, Libra. You definitely don't. And I do think that you're going to be working at changing that paradigm or that feeling, because we do have this Eight of Pentacles, which is dedicated work, dedicated effort, putting in persistent time and energy into doing, you know, good work. And so, you know, I feel like you really do have a practical plan going forward on how to let this feeling go and how to change it. Because the Five of Pentacles is often that card of perspective. It's like it doesn't, we might feel locked out, we might feel left out, but it's not really true because, it's our choice whether we stay outside in the cold or just say, you know what, I got the damn key, I can go in there, the lights are on, the fire's going, why do I need to stay out here in the cold? Outcome card, Libra, is the World. Very strong. You could be dealing with a Taurus. That's a very, for Libras that are dealing with a Taurus, definitely is your reading. We also do have Leo energy. We have Aquarius and Scorpio here. But to me, the World, that's been coming out for a lot of readings already this night. And so we've been getting that feeling of one door closing and another door opening, right? The World is Saturn ruled. And so it really is about passing the test, getting through the challenges. And I think for you, Libra, you have come through some major Saturn challenges because Saturn, having been in Capricorn the last 3 years, was very, very tough on you, especially. It was tough on all of us, but Libra, I think you got kicked pretty darn hard with it. And I feel that everything you're experiencing this week and beyond around your relationship life is really like you're putting this into practice. You're putting this into that feeling of like, okay, I know I've learned the lessons, I've done the thing, I'm closing those old doors and those chapters. And so you're really integrating those lessons into your everyday experience. And yeah, it takes a little patience, right? It's like, it's one thing when we learn the lesson, but then we've also got to start integrating that into our new reality. And so to me, that's what the Seven of Pentacles is about. We got the 7 and we got the 8 this week. So it's patience, cultivation, dedicated, persistent progress. So you are making progress. Oh, you are. But it's definitely something that you work at one day at a time. And you're really changing, I think, the paradigm of your relationships. And no matter what your situation may be, Libra, whether you're, like I said, I always say, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, no matter what the situation may be, you are really working to integrate your new reality and the new lessons that you have learned. It's beautiful. So let's get an affirmation on this spread. You're making real world changes, which is nice. Yes, 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 yes. Libra, planning. Look at that. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Wouldn't surprise me with all that earth. With all that earth, it would not surprise me, Libra. Not at all. Oh my goodness. That was great. That was perfect. This is like a perfect Libra reading. Y'all have been doing so much work. Oh, yeah. Jacqueline, guess what time it is? I know what time it is. It's that Scorpio time. Little scorpions dancing across my screen. Yes, it is time for Scorpio. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Yuyi. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's get into Scorpio, y'all. Let's see what we've got. Scorpio, this is going to be for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation. This is general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, check the placements in your personal chart. This is going to be for the week ahead for love and relationships, but it sometimes can play out a little longer or sooner, depending on your energy, because those kind of timelines can be fluid. So dear angels, divine beings of light, ancestors, guardians, please let's see what we have for Scorpio. Please show us what you have that you would like them to know about their relationship dynamics for this week ahead. Aw, Scorpio, light a candle. It is hope. Hope, faith, trust. Trust in spirit, trust in the divine. If there's a relationship that you feel like you don't really know, or maybe you're having some doubts, or maybe you're sort of, on the fence about it, don't get too down. Don't get too down. Light that candle of hope and faith in your heart, or actually light a candle. Yeah, I know everyone's telling me don't tell Jacqueline to light things up. She's our Scorpio in the chat. And she does like starting fires. But it might also be that feeling as well that in love, if things have been kind of dark, kind of confusing, kind of difficult, it's that old saying of light a candle rather than curse the darkness, right? Of course, I don't think Scorpios curse the darkness. They like the darkness most of the time. They do. So let's get into our tarot. Let's see what we've got for this week ahead. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. I like this reading. This is good. All right, so here we're going to start something up with the Magician card coming out. I like this a lot because it is ruled by Mercury. It's ruled by Gemini and Virgo. And of course, our Mercury retrograde is starting tomorrow. So I feel, Scorpio, you're going to be doing a whole lot of reworking in the mental body, in the intellect, and really kind of having, a time where you say, I want to plan, I want to figure out how to bring all of my talents, all of my abilities to the table and create a new reality. And maybe I need to rethink it. Maybe I've been taking the wrong approach. Maybe I need to try something different, with what I have and what I can bring to the table. But that is nice. That's really nice. This is giving me a good feeling. And the Mercury retrograde will be in Aquarius. It's going to be there until February 21st. And I also will point out, Scorpio, we have just got an abundance of planets in Aquarius right now. After February 1st, we will have 5 planets in Aquarius. Until the sun moves into Pisces. And so, yeah, it can be a little challenging. It can be a little challenging because Scorpio, that is one of the signs that squares your energy. And the squares are the more challenging positions in astrology. And so that's why you may feel more pressure than usual. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but you will feel it. You will most definitely feel it. It's in that 4th house for you. It's in that 4th house. It's all about home, family dynamics right now. All about home and family dynamics. Ooh, yeah, look at this. And it's clarified by the 9 of Cups. So I do really feel that you're going to be doing quite a rethinking and a reordering of how you obtain your wishes, how you manifest things that you want to have. And yeah, like I always say, 9 of Cups, there is a little bit of impatience because it's not the 10 yet. And she's sitting there crossing those arms and tapping that foot like, when the heck am I going to get my 10th cup? And so this is really saying, it's like, don't give up, because it's like you are really close to that completion. It may feel like you've been sitting in that 9 of Cups for a while, and you're like, when's that damn 10th cup going to show up? How much more do I have to do to get it? So I really do feel that way. And it's, this to me, Scorpio, it's about your relationships, but it's also about your work and your daily life as well. Yeah. Right in the center, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have it clarified by the Hermit. So absolutely, yet again, slow and steady wins the race. It's a careful, methodical nurturing, cultivation. It's like the seeds are in the ground. You can't rush the process. I know, Scorpio, you're not going to like that. But the Hermit card is there. So to me, it's really kind of meant to be that you do your own thing, that you take your time around it, that you don't let other people hassle you or push you. If you've got like a pushy boyfriend or girlfriend or, love interest in your life, and they're like, Scorpio, why haven't we gone out in a while? Why haven't you talked to me as much lately as you used to? It's because of this. It's like, I got work to do, man. I got things I gotta figure out. I'm working on it. And sometimes you just really do need some time to yourself. Partly because you need to be able to hear your own clear inner voice really strongly. And it's also because you need some recovery time, some downtime, some healing time. The Hermit card is Virgo energy, which is all about health, healing, and renewal. So I would also say, make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're taking good care of your physical body this week, Scorpio, because it's going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way. But I don't think it's going to sit too slow for too long. I'm saying it's like this is going to, there's going to be a little waiting, but then it's like shot out of the cannon because we've got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords coming through. And so look at this. It's like communication, rapid movement, all kinds of chatty coming at you. And Scorpio, I think you're going to have to use your own discernment. I keep making up words tonight. What was that? I had another word, re-energization. To me, this is like, you have to use your own, I was going to make something up around discernment. But use your own discerning mind to decide if you want this, because it's going to be that kind of feeling where people are just like, there could be a day this week or more that you're like, stop calling me, stop texting me, stop blowing up my phone, you're driving me crazy. You know, and you may enjoy that because I do think that the Eight of Wands is very positive, but it also might make you feel kind of stressed because the Knight of Swords has that too, right? Yeah. Scorpio's like, I'm turning my phone off. Yes. We have the Page of Wands on the bottom and the Knight of Cups on the bottom. So to me, yeah, it's like there are people that are going to be coming at you. They want to talk, Scorpio. They do. They want to talk. They want to connect. They're all excited, and you're just like, I want to be a hermit. You're like, shut up. I'll light you a candle in the window. We'll talk later. Oh my God, this was pretty hilarious actually in a lot of ways. All right, so let's get an affirmation on this one, Scorpio. Oh my word. Ooh, the signs, the signs, the signs. Look at that. Your future positive direction will reveal itself very soon. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Yeah, that's what I feel. This is a week where, you know, you're doing some inner work and you're kind of, you know, doing maybe some replanning, some rethinking, etc., to just get, you know, a little bit back on your personal track. And it's like, if people want to talk to you or want to hang out with you, which they usually do, Scorpio, let's just face it, you're exciting. And, you know, they want to see you, but you're just like, oh, I can't this week. Can't this week. Love ya, but I can't this week. Yeah. Jacqueline, your demons are getting jealous. Oh my God, y'all are cracking me up. These readings are great tonight. These are really funny. Like these are really hilarious. I can't wait for Capricorn. I'm like, what in the world is it gonna say? All right. Yeah, social distance for a different reason, right, Moonchild? I saw a meme the other day that said, you know, even after all this is over, there's a whole lot of y'all I still want to stay away from me. It's like, that's, yeah. That might be a lot of us. We're like, nah, I'm good. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for you, my amazing fire folks out there. Love my Sagittarius friends. I truly do. So let's see what we've got for you guys coming up for this love and relationship vibe. I think all this Aquarius energy is really lighting it up for Sagittarius. You know, if you're a Sag rising, or if you are, you know, just looking at the universal chart for Sagittarius, all that Aquarius is in that third house. And so it's really energizing your mind, your communication, your thought process. I feel like it's really taking you forward to the future. So it's like, you know, it reminds me of one of those sayings about watch your thoughts because they become, you know, your actions or your reality or your words. And that's what it is, Sagittarius. Think, you know, pay attention to your thoughts because that can become your future. You're thinking about the future. You're thinking about what's going to come up next. So let's look at your love and relationship life ahead for this week or beyond, because keep in mind these energies can be fluid. Sometimes they can take a little longer, or sometimes they even happen a little faster, just depending on who you are. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, let's see what we have for our amazing Sagittarians out there. Please, for their love and relationship life, show us what you would like them to know for this week ahead. Yay, Sagittarius! You got the dragon card! Awesome! So, like I said, I feel like there is just a lot of positivity coming through for Sagittarius. Now, Venus is moving into Aquarius as well on February 1st. So I believe that's going to be an extra good energy for you too. So, you know, the dragon, of course, is a strong symbol of good fortune, prosperity, better times ahead. It's, you know, and it also tells you don't be afraid to shine your light. Don't be afraid to polish those scales and burn that fire and show off a little bit. Yes, yes. So let's see what we have in your tarot this week. Yeah, no matter what the you know, lunar sign of the year is, whenever they do the, you know, Chinese lunar celebrations for the new year, they always bring out the dragons. They always do it because dragons are about prosperity, fortune, good luck. Ooh, yes. Nice. All right. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles is coming up first for you, Sagittarius. So this could be a strong week of manifestation, strong week of a divine intervention from Spirit coming in to make things tangible. Very, very nice. I like that. You may be working extra. It may be, you know, some things centered about, you know, bringing in more abundance, bringing more income. You know, maybe somebody's given you a gift this week. So let's see what we have coming in for the clarification here. And thank you for that blessing, Jacqueline. Always appreciate you. Little scorpion. My little scorpion out there. Yes, and balance and having more fun creating this harmony. I'm telling you. So Sagittarius, this is definitely a week of not worrying too much about where these manifestations are going to come from. Even if you're going, well, I don't know where that could come from. I don't know what that could be. Two of Pentacles is saying bring greater joy into this. Stay in the moment. Stay in the balance. You may be juggling more than one thing this week. That's very, very possible. So enjoy it, you know, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Right at the center, though, check it out. We have the Queen of Cups. That is my little Scorpio queen, no doubt. She is the one court card in the cups that keeps the lid on that cup because she honors those emotional boundaries. She doesn't let just any old person come into her world. So Sagittarius, you are very open, very giving, very generous, very outgoing kind of energy. So this week, I want you to be just a little more discerning about who you let into your world and having those emotional boundaries in place. It's not wrong to do that. Four of Cups energy is very strongly clarifying this. And so to me, that is saying if somebody has been putting you on hold, if somebody hasn't been treating you with the respect you deserve or has been really wasting your time and energy, it's okay to close the door. It's okay to not answer their phone call. Yeah, that's it. Honor yourself. And look at how strong this comes out at the end of this week. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles. Absolutely love it. Radiant, Radiant, radiant. She is a good business person. She has that amazing foresight because of her falcon that helps her to see into the future. And this is all about someone that really knows how to be strong within themselves. Now, I will say the Nine of Pentacles is often kind of a single and loving it card. So if you happen to be a single Sagittarius, this is really saying it's like you might just not even feel that worried this week at all about lack of a partner or anything. You're just like, no, I'm rocking my life. I don't have time for that. And if somebody isn't right for me, if somebody's not doing right by me, I don't got time for it. Sagittarius, you're always on the move. And look at this, clarified by the Temperance card, which is your power card. That is the Sagittarius card of the major arcana. So to me, I see you just standing super strong in your energy, in your groundedness, in your belief in yourself, and feeling very balanced. Feeling very balanced. It's like, I've got it. I've got it. And, you know, look at that. See, Seven of Swords on the bottom. Old Sneaky can go jump in the lake. Emperor. Yeah, it's like, get out of here. Get out of here. This is beautiful. You know, if somebody doesn't come to you bearing gifts or bringing something good your way, whatever it is, you know, it's like, you don't got time for this. And you do not have to allow them. There is nothing that says you have to allow people who are operating in the minimum to come be a part of your life, because you're operating at the maximum here, Sagittarius, if you let yourself. You really are. Dragon card! Dragon card! This is a power week for you. Dragon card and Temperance card for you, Sagittarius. Let's get an affirmation on this. Major life change. Yes. And I think that major life change could really, for you, Sagittarius, be that you take your power back and you don't let any messer-arounders get in there. No ne'er-do-wells, messer-arounders. There's another dragonism for you. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a more trouble-free existence. Yeah. Like, let the drama go. It's like, we all know those people, whether we've had them in our life in the past or whether we've got them here now, the ones that just bring us drama, stress, and chaos every freaking time. I call those people shit magnets, but you know, it's like no matter what's going on with them, there's always something wrong. Always something wrong. Yeah, and they bring it to your door, and it's like, after a while, you're like, you know what? Every time I'm having a good day, such and such shows up, and it's like everything goes back to crap. Yeah. Dragon Tail Tarot, the dictionary. I should have one. I'd include some of my dad's funny words in there too. Yep. Yep. My dad would call that skullduggery dog. Skullduggery dogs, don't let them in. Yep. Crawfishing around in your life. My dad used to say that. He's like, don't put up with people crawfishing in your life. And I was like, Dad, why is it crawfishing? He said, because crawfish will move on you. And you don't know where they're going to go. Yeah. Crawfishing around. Oh my goodness. My dad was so funny. He was so funny. I remember one time we were out driving around somewhere at night, and one of our neighbors, like, he saw one of our neighbors, like, off in a parking lot somewhere, and he's like, what's he doing? He's like, is that guy cat housing around? Cat housing around? I was like, oh my God. Nah, my dad was hilarious. I don't think he realized how funny he was. He really didn't. He was just funny. He didn't try to be. He just was. He definitely made us smile all the time. All right. Krista, please stay after class. One-on-one tutoring. Yes. Oh, I've done that. You know what's actually funny is that Oh, there is a book, Jacqueline, How to Speak Dragonese. It's the same lady, Cressida Cowell, that wrote How to Train Your Dragon, that they made all those movies from. Yeah, but she also had a book called How to Speak Dragonese. I love it. She's Scottish, and she brought all that, you know, kind of that imaginative thought from, you know, growing up in Scotland and all that. So yeah. But anyway, as I was about to say, funny enough that when I have done like one-on-one astrology tutoring and classes for individuals, most of them have been Scorpios. Yeah. So there you go. Because Scorpios like to get in deep and they want you all to themselves. They do. Yeah, I have my own little dragon language. We just... Yeah, we do talk dragon. All right, my Capricorns, let's see what we've got. I've been excited for this. Been very, very excited for this because these readings have been nuts tonight. They've been really, really funny. So let's see what we've got for Capricorn for love and romance and relationships this week. Capricorn, as always, these are going to be whether you're single, coupled, in separation, etc. These can be for the week ahead. Sometimes they can play out sooner or later, you know, depending on your personal energy, because these are fluid and these are also very general. So let's see, please, spirit, angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Capricorns out there. Let's see what you want to show them, please, for this week ahead in their relationship life. Ooh, destiny. I like that. My goodness, what a powerful world, Capricorn. So, you know, it's funny because I always say Capricorns have a date with destiny from birth. And it's just like, that's how it always feels. Like Capricorn is just like, I gotta go. I gotta go up the mountain. I got a date with destiny up there. You cannot hold them back. And so this may be a feeling that you have this week ahead, Capricorn, or beyond, that, you know, you're really kind of tapping into this feeling that, you know, your love partner or a love relationship is really just meant to be, even if you've had troubles in it, even if you've had, you know, challenges, miscommunications, arguments, etc., and you almost are questioning like whether you should continue with it or not. It's like, but it feels like destiny. Feels like it's meant to be. Feels like it's fated. And if you have that feeling, Capricorn, you cannot ignore it, right? Can't ignore it. Very strong. I love it. So let's get into your tarot for the week. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is off the hook. What an awesome reading. World card coming up again. So I would say, not just for you, Capricorn, but this card has been coming up in a lot of people's readings this week. So I do feel that this is a week of a lot of old doors closing, a lot of new doors beginning to open. This is an especially powerful card in your reading because it is Saturn ruled. That is your ruling planet. And so Capricorn, that world card is really strong for you this week. There is this feeling of destiny. There is this feeling of full circle. I feel like, you know, like a lot of us, you know, Libra had this card as well. And so it's like, you know, we're really working through this feeling of, you know, all the lessons of the last 3 years of Saturn and Capricorn finishing up and starting to integrate into our lives on an everyday level. And of course, Capricorn, this could relate to an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. If you have one of those in your life, this would be even stronger for you. So let's go ahead and we're going to clarify these 3 cards that I just laid out. This is powerful. Wow, wait till you see the rest of them. Wow. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. I can't. Like, look at this. The World card and the Devil card. That's you. That's your card. That's your Capricorn energy. The World and the Devil are the two strongest cards that associate with Capricorn because this is your sign, this is your ruling planet. You are coming into a power week this week. Capricorn, this isn't just about love. It's not just about love, but it probably is strongly about that too. There's this feeling of like destiny, determination, feeling good about who you are, or learning to feel good about who you are, and really trusting yourself. You know, when the Devil comes up into a Capricorn reading, especially when it's an aspect to a card like this, I don't see very many negatives about it. The only thing that you might be saying is that you might be shedding off the more negative sides of your personality or your patterns of thinking and being to go to this next level. Really. Oh my goodness. Capricorn. This, I feel it. I feel it. I feel like this is just a powerful week ahead. And look what's in the middle. We have the Death card, and it is, it's clarified by the Fool. So it's really like, look at this. The death, the transition, the Scorpio energy, right? We've still got Pluto in our sign, Capricorn. So there's so much about you and around you that's been transforming, that has been dying away. And it's really your job to just go with the flow of it. Because the Fool card is like, c'est la vie, whatever. You know, it's like, yeah, I know, tons of things are dying, and maybe it's crap, but I'm just gonna go, wee! So, it's kind of an interesting combination because death, you know, Scorpio energy is very serious. It's gonna be very heavy, right? And, you know, but the Fool is very like Aries, Aquarius. It's like, yeah, whatever, live in the moment. Nobody lives forever. Scorpio's like, you dang right, nobody lives forever. Until you come back. Until you come back. A little phoenix from the ashes energy. So, oh, Capricorn, this is a week that not only in your love life, but also in your work life and just in your personal, you know, development, you're letting a lot of old things go. Nothing's going to stop you from that date with destiny. And that's really about, you know, what it's about for you. Outcome card. I'm loving to see this too because the Queen of Pentacles, to me, that is our little Capricorn queen because she's got her little goats all over her throne. She got her little bunny rabbit down in the corner. That's all about abundance, prosperity. It's really, you know, being wise with resources, being wise with your time and energy and what you put your efforts into. And it's on top, you know, we've got the Two of Wands on top. And so Capricorn, I can definitely see this being a week where you're really kind of deciding, well, what should I work on? What should I not work on? What should I put my, you know, effort and attention into, and what should I not? There's door number 1, there's door number 2. This is new beginnings, very strong Aries energy around the Two of Wands. So to me, it's like you're really contemplating. I mean, she's sitting there really, it's like this feeling of contemplation, like, you know what? I've got to make some decisions with my money, with my finances, with my work, etc. And it's like, which door do I go through? Or can I go through both of them? You know, but some new things are opening up. Some new doors are opening up. It's like it starts out with this closure and you really sitting in your power. And then it goes to that feeling of like, you're going to this next level. It's like the door is opening. But Capricorn, this is a very superpowered reading for you. Queen of Pentacles, the World card, and the Devil are all in there. And to me, this is like you just going to your personal, like, power place. And when it comes to your love and relationship life, I get a feeling like if they can't, like, they got to lead, follow, or get out of the way. If anyone in your love life is impeding what you feel is your progress or your growth, you're just going to kind of leave them in the dust. Slowly but surely, you're going to leave them in the dust because you're really working on yourself and you're really like trying to do your very best this week to stay empowered and to stay strong within you. It's beautiful. I actually like it. I like it. But it's really telling you, I love the Death and the Fool card there. It's like taking this very lighthearted approach to these very intense transitions and transformations. I like that. It's kind of like, yeah, things are heavy, things are big, but you know what? I'm going to go with the flow. gonna go with the flow. You can't force it. Just take the leap of faith. Go where spirit leads. All right, Capricorn, let's get an affirmation on this one. But your love life is part of it. Your love life is definitely part of it, Capricorn, too. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. And I do feel like you're trying your very best to make some good decisions here, Capricorn. Yeah. You know, because I almost feel that this is a week, well, you know, I know that's not surprising in some ways for Capricorn, is that it's like love is sort of like a secondary thing for you right now. Because right now you're really working to come to grips with you. You, yourself, and I went to the kitchen and made a pie. Capricorns like pie, so it might be a good idea to just go do that. Take a break and bake a pie, Capricorn. Thank you, Krista. That was an amazing reading. I'm blown away by that. Because to me, the world, the devil, and that Queen of Pentacles are all such Capricorn cards. And it's like every one of them showed up in a read this week. Incredible. I feel like a lot of folks are stepping into their power. That's just what I'm feeling so much. It's like, or they're really working to step into their power. It's like they realize it's like there's been so many lessons learned and so many different plateaus that have been ascended to. And it's that sort of thing, like once you learn something, you can't unlearn it. We can't go back to doing things the same old way. And so for a lot of us, it's creating this sort of crisis of either personality or identity or whatever it is, because it's like, oh crap, you know, I've learned all this stuff, but I can't go back to the way it used to be. And we have to forge new paths, new energies. Yes, we do have Aries and Scorpio egging us on. Capricorns, we definitely do. Aries and Scorpio showed up big time in our reading this week. They really did. They're like, hey, what's up? Capricorn's like, stop, I got work to do. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got Aquarius up in the house. We got Aquarius going on. So happy birthday to all my Aquarians out there, whether you've already celebrated a birthday or have one coming up, or if it's today. We are very strongly in your energy and in your sign right now, Aquarius. Venus is going to be moving into the sign of Aquarius on February 1st. And tomorrow, Mercury is going retrograde in your sign, and that will be there until the 21st of February. So after February 1st, once we begin the next month, we've got 5 planets in Aquarius for most of that month. It's going to be intense. So Aquarius, get ready to rock. You ready to rock? Because you got get ready to rock. I'm an Aquarius rising. So for me, all that Aquarius stuff is happening in my first house. And I'm like, wow, let's go. So if you are an Aquarius rising, you're definitely going to be feeling it. You're going to be feeling it. So let's see what we've got for you this week ahead, Aquarius, in love and romance. Keep in mind, these are general, and they can be for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, or in a separated kind of situation. And these are meant for the week ahead, but be aware that sometimes these energies can play out a little bit longer or shorter, depending on who you are, because time is fluid for all of us. So please, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, show us our beautiful Aquarians out there. Please show us anything that you would like them to know coming up this week about their love life. Oh, Aquarius. Work, 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 work. You gotta work it this week. So Aquarius, I would say 2 things about this card. First, you may be working a lot. That's a given. You may need to be working a lot at your relationship, or your relationship dynamic does take some effort on your part. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. So Aquarius, this is a work week, whether it's working on your physical job or working on your love life, working on paying a little bit more attention to your partnership or a developing partnership. So let's get some tarot on this for you, Aquarius. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I know. I can just feel this one. I do. I feel this one. So the moon card is coming up as the first one. I would say certainly there are some things that have been kind of confusing, a little bit misty. This is also speaking to the fact we're going to be going into Mercury retrograde in your sign. So it can be a little bit confusing, a little bit mystical, sensitive, emotional this week. The moon is a Pisces energy card. So you may need to come at things from a more sensitive perspective here. You may need to feel them out rather than think them all out here, Aquarius. I know that's kind of against the grain. So let's see what we have as a clarification for these cards. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's whenever this moon card connects with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you might be really sort of emotionally overwhelmed. You could have a lot of things that you're having to take care of. That's why that work card came up, Aquarius. I think you do have a lot of things on your plate. And so, you know, both of these cards carry an energy of confusion and sort of like, I don't even know where to start. And you know, it's illusion, confusion, you know, things not being completely clear. So I would be patient this week, Aquarius. Don't make any huge decisions. Don't make any big, like, final pronouncements or anything like that, because this is not a week of clarity. It's just not. It's not going to be a super week of clarity. This is more about using your feelings and your intuition rather than relying on this. And I know that's hard because Aquarius, you're so good at using that mind and you got a lot of your Aquarian energy rocking it. But right now, it's just not going to be the greatest time for that. However, I think it is a very good time and a very good week for dedication, perseverance, steady but sure energy. The Hierophant is very grounded. And so when it comes to your love life, I mean, this is not bad, right? This is very dedicated. It's very connected, committed. And so I do feel that if you're in a commitment or a connection, that's very strong. And you may be working towards making that connection and that commitment even stronger with the Seven of Pentacles. But it is something where, you know, it's going to take some time, yet again, because the Seven of Pentacles is a bit of a patience card, where it's like you're growing your plants, you're growing your seeds, but you can't make them grow any faster than they grow. And you might be like, dang it, I really want to see this happen faster, but it's going to take some time and cultivation. But it's a good time to talk about it. It's a good time to say, well, what's the plan that we have, you and me? How are we going to be building this? What level do we want to go to? When do we want to start dating? When do we want to get married? When do we want to move in together? All those kind of big foundational questions, very potentially coming up. You may be dealing with some heartache, and it might not be the easiest with the Three of Swords. You know, it's like, it's really, there is some heartache there. There is some frustration there, because I do feel that for a lot of you, it's like you want this love connection to come back together or come together quicker than it is. And we've got this Eight of Pentacles. And you know, this to me, it's like with the Seven, and then we've got the Eight. So they go in order. And so to me, this is dedicated, persistent effort for healing the heart, for recovering from any difficult situations that you may have had in the past, especially if this could be a reconciliation situation where you're trying to heal some old wounds or some old, you know, pain or miscommunication from the past. And it does take consistent effort. Like, if you want to heal that, it's not going to happen without this work, without this concerted effort. it's going to need it. Yeah, because look at that. We got the Nine of Swords. There's been worries, there's been fears, maybe some nightmares or sleepless nights, because there's some decisions that have to be made to get things back on track and to get things in a more balanced place. Two of Swords. And Aquarius, if you've been feeling like it's all on you to make this relationship work, you don't have to take all that on. So that may be just something that's important to remember. It's like it's not all on you. It's an equal partnership here, and both people have to take responsibility for themselves and what they're bringing into it. It can't be all you doing all the work, right? So just some good ideas, good advice about this week going ahead. I think it's going to come out okay, but you just got to give yourself a break. Don't expect a lot of like massive breakthroughs. This is a more slow and steady energy, and it's also you're dealing with a feeling of general confusion. Depending on what's going on, it'd be great to wait to make big decisions, you know, after February 21st when this Mercury retrograde ends. So let's get into your affirmations here. Yes, this is perfect. Reflection. Definite reflection. This is, you know, we're getting into that waning moon week. So, you know, reflections of the moon, right? Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. So that, you know, could translate to love life, but I think that may be more work associations and friendships that could be some are leaving you and some are coming back. Some are getting stronger and better. That's where this comes in. You know, you could be losing touch with people, or you may have friends that just kind of let you down, Aquarius. You may be just like, oh, you know, what is that? Why are they doing that? Again, if you're putting all the work into a relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, family, etc., you know, might be time to pull back a little bit. Put more of your effort into yourself, not into someone that's not putting in, you know, effort as well. So that was one of the most stern readings we had for the night. Wow. Yeah, Aquarius. Spirit gave you some definite food for thought with that one. I can feel it because I got the Aquarian energy. I can feel that. That one resonated with me. Definitely. All right. We have got Pisces, my little swimming sharks coming into the chat. All right, Pisces, let's see what you have got coming up for this week. Pisces, there is so much Aquarian energy floating around, and it is all happening. The Aquarius energy is in that universal Pisces house for you. So in some ways, this can be a real challenge because that is a very sensitive house of the chart. If you're a Pisces rising, it's the same way. You know, you're going to have a lot of Aquarius going on in that personal 12th house. But it's also very illuminating, you know, so for psychic work and intuitive work, it's really, really nice. So let's see what we've got for your love and relationship life coming up for this week ahead, Pisces. Do keep in mind these are general, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation, and time can be fluid. So these are meant to be for the week ahead, but don't be surprised if they take a little more time or a little less time. It's all our personal energy and vibes. So please, Spirit, angels, ancestors, let's see what we've got for our beautiful Pisces, please. Show us what you have to share with them about what's happening in their relationship life. Ooh, abundance. So, you know, Pisces, this is a very positive card coming through. I think abundance can speak to a lot of different aspects and areas of our life. So to me, this is very much about your energy improving. This is abundance of love, abundance of spirit, abundance of, you know, hopefully some material well-being and material financial improvement. There's quite a lot of this coming through. So let's get into your tarot for this week ahead. Pisces, we're starting out with the Nine of Wands. So I would say right off the bat, you may want to take a little rest. You may have had some recent miscommunications or misunderstandings or arguments with somebody in your life. So you may need to take a little bit of time to yourself, because you really don't want to be coming at things from a defensive position, and you don't want them to be coming from things from a defensive position either. So let's get some clarification on these cards, please. Ooh. Wow. All right. So on top of this, yes, this situation is going to change because we have the Judgment card sitting on top of this Nine of Wands. So my feeling is, if you had been tired, if you'd been feeling beat down, if you'd been feeling very frustrated, or things had been very challenged, this is going to change. Something's going to resurrect. Something is going to be restored, because this is Pluto energy. It's the higher vibration of the Death card, which, you know, is all about the transformation and transition. And the Judgment is about resurrection. It's about big time rebirth. So something's going to change very strongly, especially if you'd been in a kind of holding pattern. Like, you know, they're like, I'm not going to make the first move. I'm not going to say I'm sorry. And you're like, I'm not going to say I'm sorry either. And it's like, something's going to change. The defenses are going to come down. And look what we've got right in the center. We have Six of Wands, recognized success, victory, and achievement, and the Nine of Pentacles sitting on top of that. So I do feel there will be a real world success, something that is manifest, that really makes you feel a heck of a lot happier and so much more fulfilled. Like you're just going to feel more accomplished. Like, I can do it. I can get this done. The Nine of Pentacles is a real world manifestation. And I could also see abundance being there as part of this, because this is a definite abundance card. This is like working your business, working your magic in your you know, in the field of whatever your work is, and having it turn around really, really nicely. I do think this really, you know, standing in your truth, and you may feel like you really have the higher ground on this situation, Pisces. Oh my goodness, when it comes to you and whatever your love interest or love partner is, if y'all have been having arguments, or if you all have been not seeing eye to eye so much lately, wow, you've got to really work this. I know, Ms. Mindful, me too. Me too. Being flexible and seeing both sides of the story. Oh my word. Picking your battles wisely, Pisces. It may not be, you know, you may not need to fight every battle, right? Because, you know, we can't even see who's holding those Seven Wands. You know, she might just be fighting for no reason. But make sure that if you're going to, you know, have a conflict or a difficult, you know, conversation, make sure it's really worth it to you. Is it something that's really like, you can't just let that go? You need to work on it. You know, but the Two of Swords is definitely decision making. It's Libra energy, bringing things back to balance. And Pisces, I know, see, you're the kind of sign a lot of the time that you would rather avoid the conflict, because Pisces hates to make anyone feel bad. They don't like it. They really, really don't like it. Many times they would prefer to swim away rather than engage in what feels like a fight. And so this is just saying you may have been avoiding an argument or a potential conflict for quite a while. That's why she has the blindfold on the eyes and the heart chakra cover, like, no, I'm not going to go. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But you need to. You need to. I'm not telling you to go have a knockdown, drag out fight or pick a fight with your significant other. But there are some things that need to be talked about. Yeah. Because Eight of Cups is here, you know, and so there's this feeling of like a little discontent. There's a little discontent. And you're like, I just, you know, rather than just sitting in that and feeling this little bit of like, you know, so go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead and have those conversations, because really at the center of this is a lot of success. This is a lot of recognized victory, and you do have abundance on your side this week. And I do believe that you can transform out of these situations. So let's use your sweetness, Pisces. You can say what you need to say. Just say it nice. You can do that. All right, let's get into your affirmations. Look at that. Positive work outcomes. I feel that big time in the center. This is definitely positive work outcomes right here. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So Pisces, it might be a week where you say, heck with it, I'm going to treat myself. But overall, what I really see is you just, you have a pretty nice core of strength this week. But you've really just got to face a few things. You got to face a few things. Ooh, see, transformation was under there. Abundance and transformation. I'm telling you, something's going to change. You just got to be truthful about how you really feel and what you really want. Even if it means potentially aggravating somebody. It's okay. You have my permission, baby shark. Go get them. Go get them, Pisces. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. You deserve, you know, and that's another thing about that, you know, we can't blame people too much if they don't know what we really want. You know, they need to know what we really want, because there's no way that we can give them, you know, the potential to adjust or alter their behavior or fix the problem if we don't tell them what's up. All right, guys, this was a great evening. Thank you so much for being here. As always, a big thank you to Moonchild and Jacqueline for our moderation. I did see Amber earlier as well. So as always, just thank you so much for everybody who lends their support. Thank you for everybody in the chat that's come by to say hello. Yay, yes, Krista. Oh my gosh. The Capricorn reading. Oh my goodness. Yes, Harry's, and good to see you. Thank you for being here, hun. Yeah, this was just, I always love hanging out with y'all. And I will be working on our February monthlies. I'll be getting those posted throughout the weekend. So just, you know, keep your eye out. Those will be there. And yes, Sunday night, I will be back live streaming our Sunday night spirit animal readings. Those are always super fun. We do those every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we get into messages from our spirit animals. And we just have a blast. It's actually one of... as much as I enjoy our Fire Dragon nights, I super love the Sunday night spirit animal reads. They are just so much fun and very insightful and cool. I like actually kind of putting them together. You know, it's like you get this really interesting... you know, vibe of the week or vibe of the moment, you know, putting together the Friday and the Sunday reads. So, all right, y'all, have a great night. I'm going to go and cook something delicious to eat, and I will be seeing you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye, y'all.